Alright, let's get a little quick warm up before we play this league game with this square ass dude.
1 grams or whatever. We're not really sitting at a gram per watt right now. Now keep in mind, I should also show you just how much of the other large popcorn and medium-sized buds I have, because, you know, if I weigh that up, well, it's definitely going to put me into the 1 gram per watt. But in terms of what I trimmed up, what's going to be going into jars, you know, we're sitting around just shy of like 400 grams. If my math is off, but it's like around 400 grams. So that's it. You never guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in my dream that I live in. I'm never gonna let the day begin.
Think I wanna yacht and a ranch. Yes, hit the boulevard and hit my dance. Everybody wanna be a boss, but they can't. But they motherfucking can't go over anything like ranch. Headed to my old hoes, mama yachts like I'm in France. Hey, now I eat hors d'oeuvres and get them served in my advance. Hey, fuck up on my face, please and thank you in advance. Hey, like, hey, yeah, you know the game. Ice all in my veins. Can't take nothing change. I got money in the bank and a rock IRA with the drinks on my tab and the bitch on my lap. And oh yeah.
This is my basement and the current veg room, unfortunately. Now, before you start judging, I can already sense you're judging me. Let me preface by saying I do have a 3x3 AC infinity tent and ventilation setup, and the plan was to use that as a permanent veg room. Now,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. This is Tony Pollard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And I'm rolling 5 apple cups from Robin Hood Seeds. These are a cross between apple fritter and banana butter cups, and I have 5 phenoms being transplanted. These 5 plants have already been vegged for 30 days, and I'm getting them ready to go into the flower cycle soon. My soil mixture consists of 25% organic worm castings to the living soil used, and a 50-50 ratio of the 4-4-4 all-purpose and 2-8-4 bloom. And I utilize the power of mycelium during every transplant. Day does a lot for the plants, like obtain additional moisture and nutrients. By growing its own mycelium web that helps connect the root system, and the plant, well, will be able to do more with what
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
I'm throwing these 5 apple cup into my electric sky closet. It's a 2-door closet invented by a 4-inch AC infinity inline fan. And I'll be using a trellis net this round, and I have the trellis height set to around 2 feet. This should leave me enough distance for some early flower stretch, and I still should be okay.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set the pH between 6 and 7 before using it. This round will be under the 2 Electric Sky ES300V3s, which are from the Green Sunshine Company. Each LED has 330 watts of efficacious horsepower. These lights also fit this closet like a glove.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
The work for today is getting these 5 apple cups situated inside this closet. And I'm also
A give to Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start.
Let's go. We got to get some shit going so we can fuck with this little dirty motherfucker in the league games, fellas.
3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Wide open. Amari
That's
Cooper.
what's up.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Let's get right. Let's get right.
Connection on that one. 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Nickel. Nickel looking ass.
The give is to Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And down to the 19-yard line. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside.
Ah, shit. Good shit. Good tackle. Good
Trying to
tackle.
bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
We're going to do what we do, baby.
2nd and 10.
We're going to do what we do, baby.
They run it for the first time with
We're going to do. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle.
6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
With that growth comes more and more foliage. Now, the idea behind almost any plant training technique is to make a flat, wide, tabletop kind of shape of a plant canopy with as many flower stems
Here's Prescott.
as possible. So,
Swinging this out for Pollard. And the Cowboys are going to have
Good
first
stop.
as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now for the 1st and goal at the 1.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Allen to the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
These 12 hours on and 12 hours off. These next few weeks are going to be crucial times for getting the most out of this canopy, which is my closet. These harvest days are essentially shaping the room and are a key part to getting my wall-to-wall coverage with as many flower sizes as I can have within this space.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Good D.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A first down carry by Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Randy Gregory showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To the air, Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing is Allen on third. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Allen now on first down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Good game, man.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Elliott. A beautiful fake. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will have a first.